have to put ourselves forward as stewards of the environment. We've been talking about it forever.
First major point of contact for technology is educating people, right? How do we educate people about pest management? What are the things that we're doing differently in pest management and industrial evolution?
Because last conference was awesome. It was amazing. And this is a conference with global relevance. And for every PCO or for every company that aspires to have that global relevance, you must associate with the people that gives you the platform.
Good day, everyone. My name is Lawal Alimat, and we are here at the Marriott Hotel Ikeja for the Pest Management Conference 2025, and I am here with Mr. Amos Ibedi. Welcome. How are you enjoying the conference today?
All right, thank you so much. It has been an amazing conference. I want to say big thanks to Akobena, which is the PCO Ayodeji Oluleye, the Fortune. You know, I was in the 1.0 of the conference, and this is 2.0. You know, so the 1.0 was an amazing conference, and the impact of the conference is something to nurse abroad, you know, so, and we've fetched it in different directions, you know, so, and that, of course, give us an expectation of what will happen in 2.0, which we are in right now. You know, the first session was an amazing and eyes opener, you know, for what is expected or what needs to be done in the industry, you know, to also address, you know, the efforts that we put in, you know, just to ensure that we eradicate or we manage pest the way it ought to be managed.
All right, thank you very much, sir. And as a stakeholder that you are in this pest control industry, what do you think, or what should be the expectation of those that are just starting up in this industry? How are they going to benefit from this conference?
Yes, like what is worth doing is what training for. You know, so it's not just about you going into the industry, just come into the industry, you know, but you need to seek for knowledge. You know, this conference is one of the ingredients or one of the things that will help you, you know, that will equip you, you know, to be the best practitioner in the industry. You know, so you cannot overemphasize for someone to go for knowledge. You know, so that's what I will encourage anybody that's coming into the industry, you know, to actually look forward to, and also to invite me.
As channel for the registration, I mean, those that are just starting up, as channel for them to register being put in place, and how are you making this channel public so that people who want to come into pest management control industry can know the right step to take?
Yes, of course, the information is everywhere. You know, I'm talking that the guidance for what need to be done, you know, for you to come into the industry, you know, and that's why we have the Pest Consortium of Nigeria, you know, where you can easily come to get information anytime, any day, you know, and we are always available, of course, to dish out information as a guardian.
All right, thank you so much. You've heard it all from Mr. Amos Ibedi. And as a startup who want to come into pest control industry, there are platform channels that has been laid down so that you have easy access and learn the necessary things. Thank you so much. Good day, everyone. Good day, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing
today?
well. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Can you kindly introduce yourself to us?
Yeah, my name is Dan Baldwin. I'm the Vice President of Technical Services for Hawks Pest Control and the founder of the Guarded Harvest Project.
All right, thank you. So my question is, how do you see global involvement in the reduction of this pest infestation?
You know, I think really what it's going to take is for all of us, whether we're talking the United States, Europe, Africa, is to to recognize that we have to put ourselves forward as stewards of the environment. We've been talking about it forever. It's been on the National Pest Management Association logo for I don't know how long. But there are times that we just don't do it. And we need to, as a group, we need to hold ourselves accountable to make sure that we're acting in the best interests of the future.
Okay, so to my next question, everybody are not involved in this. They are not pest control members, and for the individuals at home that face this mosquito infestation, roaches and rodents, what will be your advice to them to help control this pest and roaches infestation, even way before inviting the sanitation or fumigation services in?
You know, the way we tend to look at it is an exclusion model, right? With cockroaches, it's a little bit more difficult if it's like German cockroaches, right, where you're bringing them in. But if it's anything that's on the outside, it could be rodents, it could be mosquitoes even. You want to change the environment around whatever structure you're dealing with so that it's not attractive. Right, so if it's mosquitoes, and that one's a little harder, obviously, because they can fly from so much further.
Yes.
But if you can get the entire area to work on removing the breeding sources, that's great.
Okay.
If it's a matter of rodents, well, don't make your property attractive. Don't store things outside. Don't keep the grass really long. Whatever the conditions are that allows a prey animal that doesn't see very well to say, I think I can make it over there. Because, they're a decision engine, right? Is it worth the risk to go over there? And if all they see is nice open, they're going to say that's too big of a risk. I don't even know what's over there. But if we invite them in by, storing cars or storing, wood piles, whatever around, then we're giving them the excuse to come to the home. So, we work on the environment. We used to call it habitat modification. Now we're calling it environmental exclusion. Then there's the behavioral things, where the silly things that we do. We keep a trash can right outside the back door, and then we overflow it, and there's trash everywhere.
Start littering around, so it invites all those.
So it's just saying, come on in. Then there's the physical exclusion part, obviously, sealing up holes, things like that. So anything you can do to keep any pest from being out away and deciding that it wants to come move closer and closer.
Okay. So you mean doing away with things that will attract the pests, either roaches or rodents, to come to our environment or house. Right. Then on to my last question. What inspired you to take part in this 2025 Pest Management Conference?
Well, with doing the work that we're doing in Kenya with the Garden Harvest Project, when I found out about this, it seemed like a great opportunity to find out more about what's happening in Africa as a whole, as opposed to just what's happening in one small area of Kenya, and see what discussions you guys are having here, what issues you're facing. Obviously, there's a lot of different countries, a lot of different politics, a lot of different important issues.
Okay.
But still, you can kind of get a feel for the mindset of where people are. What are the issues that you're facing collectively? And having the level of people that you're having here, it seemed to make a lot of sense.
All right. Thank you so much. It is nice
Thank
having
you.
you. Thank you. So, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you're looking radiant.
Thank you.
I love your outfit. Can you introduce yourself to us, please?
All right, my name is Shobomana Sepulos, SB for short, and the CEO founder of Shofabi Solutions Limited. Under Shofabi Solutions Limited, we have the SB Super Pest Solutions. We have provider which where we consult with service businesses on how they develop their brands, position their brands for more clients, digital presence, and also hire best quality people. But more information also on Insight Radio. That's who exactly SB is.
All right. So, my first question.
Yeah.
You're representing the new generation in this organization. So, what new technology innovation are you bringing to the table?
Speaking about technologies are in different manner and approach. So we have digital technologies in terms of promoting brands, promotion of service businesses, how you promote your brands digitally. You have technology in terms of equipment. One of the major things, and we also have technology in terms of how the equipment is being applied, even the products that you use on site. The latest technologies that can be applied in terms of products. And I've had a couple of collaborations and partnerships with international organizations like what we call Natural Labs. Natural Labs sells quality products when it comes to bedbug control. Instead of using residual dust on places like the bed directly, even the type of residual dust you use also matters a whole lot. Better still, use a natural product. Those are things that Natural Labs is doing, as well as things that we are bringing down from Sweden to Nigeria with the help of Sophisticated Solutions. And in terms of also digital inclusion and promoting brands, that's why we actually set up Provider. Provider, basically what Provider does is three major things. Hiring, it solves three major problems: hiring, automation, and grow. So grow is the aspect of digital marketing, social media management, digital marketing, brand promotion, SEO. That's where Provider comes in. Or in terms of hiring, one of the major challenges, in fact, the brochure, we actually wrote an article on challenges that people have, that we faced personally with staff, right? So, and that's a unique solution that we are bringing from the perspective of an experienced professional to solve that problem.
All right, thank you so much. And on to my last question for you. What role do you think technology and youth empowerment will play in bringing out, like pushing forward this best management control of a thing?
I will start with the fact that, you see, we can't say technology without having proper awareness about what the industry is. So, first major point of contact for technology is educating people, right? How do we educate people about pest management? What are the things that we are doing differently in pest management and industry revolution, right? And creating more awareness about the industry itself, right? So those are major focus right now. Technology is going really well. ChatGPT is helping, but the business automation tools are actually really helping. I was speaking of the business automation tools in the conference, and some major tools that professionals can use, like field service management tools, softwares to automate the processes and automate how they work, how they deliver, fast delivery, response to customers, communication with customers. So these are the major things. It's a gradual process, but we'll get there.
So I have one more question. Sorry, I said my previous question was the last of mine. Another question just came to me.
Yeah.
You are one of the key participants in this conference. You'll be participating year by year. So what difference can you tell me between last year conference and that of this year?
Okay, so I'll answer the question like maybe not as a participant, but as a project manager for the event, right? So for the Global Pest Management Conference, I've been managing the planning, coordinating, and for the past 3 years now.
Okay.
And this is like mind blowing compared to where we started from, because I know how, although like previous years we started with like just pest shop, I wasn't there, but when we moved into that part of the we planned out the planning, help with the planning and everything, and till date, it's like seeing the difference, how we go from just one space to the next space, seeing that it's not going global
space.
now to even a global audience. If you look at last year, we brought in guests from Florida, University of Florida, and how this year now different people, Pakistan, we got some people from Dubai, China. Imagine. So I just really believe that next year is going to be an amazing one again. So
More
it's going to be much more better.
Alright.
You know, and it's already global. Right? Just to now more global people. So it's a gradual process, and my goal is to get there. That's all.
So what is your message for those that are aspiring to join this pest control management?
Pest control industry. Well, for me, the industry is a very, I said something in the article that the industry is a very easy industry to walk into, right? But when you enter, you know that some of the things you purchase, it's not quite expensive, but I mean, like it's a very easy industry to go into. So my advice is focus on education, focus on more knowledge, focus on getting to know how these things work, because themselves, the influx of participation, now they now have more information to themselves. They have more information, so you can't be a job and have your clients told you that not supposed to use Panadol, I'm going to use Paracetamol.
Okay.
Those kind of things. So you must actually own that industry, learn more about the industry, be able to
Like be 1,000 steps ahead of your customers.
So you must keep updating yourself, and that's why the conference is here, to keep people updated. Also, we have people from different parts of the world to keep people updated.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you so much. It was lovely having you.
Thank you very much.
Good day, sir. Can you kindly tell us your name?
Okay, I'm Mr. James Habiedu Motem.
Okay, Mr. James.
Yes.
I believe strongly that you've been looking forward to this day. And I want to ask, what inspired you to join 2025 Pest Management Conference?
We have always been looking forward to this day, this conference, with the enthusiasm and anxiousness, because last conference was awesome. It was amazing, and this is a conference with global relevance, and being part of a conference that has global relevance is something everyone would want to wish for. Yeah.
And what is your message for those that are just starting up in the pest management control industry?
I would say every PCO should endeavor as a top priority, not just for them to come for this conference, but for their entire team to be part of this conference, because like I have said earlier, it is a conference with global relevance, and for every PCO or for every company that aspires to have that global relevance, you must associate with the people that gives you the platform. And Pest Management Conference 2025 happened to be something of this nature. Like you say, it's advancing health through sustainable. If we follow this lead, we are going to have the relevance we need in the industry.
All right, thank you very much. You've heard it all. As a PCO, Pest Management Conference is where you need to be if you want to learn more and understand how to work and improve yourself in this industry. Thank you very much.
All right.
Good day. Can we have your name, please?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Fiona and I'm from Nanjing Essence.
All right. So, what inspired you to participate in this year Pest Management Conference?
Actually, our company, Nanjing Essence, decided to build a new factory in Nigeria and in Lagos, Lekki Port, Lekki Freezer Zone. That's why, and we decided to build our pest control brand and name the King Guard. Yeah, you can see it in my shirt. So that's why we decided to attend this conference, because we want to have more communicate with other pest control professional people.
Okay, that's very lovely. And I actually watched the presentation. It was lovely. I think what you are bringing down to Nigeria is going to benefit us, and I believe it's going to benefit your company and the nation as a whole. Thank you so much. God bless
Thank you, madam.
All right, Charlotte, welcome. I know your name, but I need you to tell your name to the audience.
Yeah, this is Charlotte Lee from Nanjing Essence. Our brand name is King Guard as public health.
All right. Actually, I watched your presentation inside, and it was so lovely. And that brings me to my question: how can Asian and African countries collaborate better together to bring, prospects to the pest management innovation?
Yeah, thank you very much for the question. Since China has been cooperated with Nigeria government for quite a long time, and we have very good relationship in terms of the government level. So as a Chinese enterprise, especially we are a manufacturer, we decided to build a local factory here to work better for this market and for public health in this country.
And I need to chip this in, because when it comes to pest controlling, I think Nigeria needs a lot. And you were talking about agrochemical something,
Yes.
which is basically going to be meant for farmers, how to
Yes.
keep pests away from their farm and all stuff like that, right?
Yes, yes.
So what should we look out for with this new innovation you want to bring down to Nigeria?
So in terms of agrochemicals, we found in African countries, the food has been affected by the loss caused by the insects, the fungus, and also this different kind of weeds a lot, and it will cause a lot of difficulties here, like famine, like different issues. So what we want to do is to raise the local crop yields and to make people's life better here.
Thank you so much, Charlotte. Thank you. God bless you. All right, that brings us to the end of the interview for 2025 Pest Management Conference. I believe we have all learned a lot today. We understood that there are certain things we need to do to control pests in our environment, our vicinity, and all. And last year was better. This year was much more better. And I strongly believe that next year is going to be 10,000 better than this. Catch you next time. I remain Lawal Alimat reporting for Insight Radio. Thank you.